Okay guys, Ben Griffiths, Health Renegade, women's fat loss coach. 10 tips today for ultimate weight loss. Not what you expect though, not what you expect, not the normal boring stuff that you've heard a million times. We're gonna go a little bit renegade style, a little bit different. We're gonna start to think about, flip this, let's flip it over, okay? So let's start with number one. Number one is forget about weight loss. Not important, not important. Start thinking about health. So that's tip number one, journey to health. Completely different to weight loss, totally different way to think about it. Okay, start looking at losing body fat, chuck the scales, smash them up, get rid of them. So that's number one. I'm gonna power through these quickly. Number two, eat more. What? Eat more to lose weight? Yes, eat more. Eat more nutrient dense food. It's gonna help you massively. Okay, number three, train less. Train less. If you're going to the gym or you're running, sometimes people do too much training. What happens is they get into this scenario where they're gonna go hell for leather. They start off a million miles an hour and it doesn't necessarily go anywhere. It just is extreme and then it fades out. So I would start off slowly and structured and thinking about why you're doing what you're doing and what difference it can make. So I think is that number three or number four? Let's say number three anyway, doesn't matter. Okay, so train less, not more. Train smart with lifting weights. Lifting weights or body weight will be number five, okay? Really important that you have some kind of resistance that you're pushing against. It doesn't have to be long. It can literally be 15 minutes 3 times a week. But whether it be lifting weights or using your body weight, which is simple enough, especially you get a band, just use your back as well. 15 minutes. Number 6. For now, forget about the cardio. Come back from the gym today, and gyms are, it's the health model has been the same since the 80s, really, to a certain degree, when health clubs first started or gyms first started, full of cardio machines, with TVs, with televisions. Crazy. There must be some intensity to when you train. Intensity is so important. It's probably one of the most important things. There has to be an element of emotion when you train. It's so important to kickstart that epoch, to kickstart your metabolism. Really important. So you create that afterburn. You're burning muscle, you get the energy, you get the momentum, it should feel good. Well, it can feel a bit bad while you're doing it, but it will make a huge difference, okay? So that epoch training. We're on about number 7. I'm very good at counting to 10. So say number 7. Think more about doing things that you enjoy. Don't train for the sake of training. Find things that you enjoy, okay? Now, again, I've just said to you before, you have to get a balance though between getting results and what you enjoy. Are they going to meet the actual goals that you have? If you want a lifestyle type of exercise, like riding your bike, walking, fantastic. But if you physically want to start to tone, which is used a lot, tone, then you have to start thinking about, okay, is this aerobic training that I'm doing actually working towards what I want to do? This is Zumba class that I'm doing, actually working towards what we want to do. If it's about having fun, then cool, keep doing it. But if it's about getting physical results, then you have to start thinking, am I getting it? Am I starting to measure it in every way? So it all depends on what you want to do and, is it important to you? Number 9, about 10 tips for losing weight would be to start to learn from what you've been doing before and look at what you have tried in the past, and are you searching constantly, what's the ultimate solution? What is the ultimate thing that I can do? What's the latest class? What's the latest diet? Please forget the latest anything. Losing weight is actually quite simple, and the commercial aspects confuse it completely, from the diet magazines to the shake weights. Crazy, you know? There's so many commercial aspects that want to sell you stuff based on your good intentions, when really it's about, let's get back to basics. Let's get back to a way of moving which is natural. Body weight to begin with is fine. You know, eating your fruit, your veg, your nuts, seeds. You know, there's deeper stuff, because it's about your emotions, it's about your habits. But let's start off with thinking about getting back to primal movements. You know, just getting back to some bodyweight exercises. Just stick to the basics to begin with. There's got to be some intensity though, as I said, very, very important. You know, put some music on, get that oomph, get that. Something's going to push you up, okay? Okay, number 10 in terms of weight loss. Some of these obviously aren't being specific. Let me squeeze in 2 more, okay? 2 things I would always recommend for, again, losing body fat. Who gives? No one cares about weight, do they? You know, chuck those, smash them up, chuck them out the window. No one cares about weight. Why measure yourself? Why torture yourself? Why be a slave to the scales? No one cares. You don't really care deep down. I'm sure you don't. Ask yourself, do you? Why? You're just in a habit of doing it. So 2 more things. One thing, juicing. Juicing vegetables. What's the one thing that most people don't do? They don't juice vegetables. And put some fruit in there. Put a little bit of fruit, make it taste good. I'll make some more videos on this. Gonna help in so many aspects. We can't, to a certain degree, you can't eat enough, you know, green veg. And you might dislike it. Juice it. Get yourself a juicer. Juice them through. Drink the juice. Happy days. So think about juicing, okay? That'd be another tip. I think I mentioned this in one of my other videos. Apart from all the behavioural aspects, is looking at food intolerances. Huge a part of why, you know, hormones, food intolerances. Those 2 I would say kind of combine, especially for women. So you're going to your diet club and they're just saying to you, okay, your weight's stuck because your calorie counted again. Calories are different. You're going to your and your weight's gone down, great, but your body fat stayed the same. And you're not feeling good. You've got no energy. You're just eating less and less. Where do you go from there? So you may well have food intolerances, and this food intolerances, it could be candida, it could be celiac, anything like that is going to affect your gut health, gut flora, etc. So think about the fact that you may have some of these intolerances, and you can actually eat more to lose body fat rather than less to lose weight. So very simple starting point. I hope those 10-ish tips I might have gone over or under have helped you. But yeah, the bottom line is, guys, is I suppose if anything, this is about creating a lifestyle which is exciting and interesting and fits into, you know, where you're at. But don't believe all the myths. Don't believe all the, excuse my language, but the bullshit that you get fed. Okay. Health Renegade, Ben Griffiths. Any questions, subscribe to the channel. Need any help in any way, more than happy to help. Thank you.